Every night, thousands of seniors unknowingly consume foods that dramatically increase their risk of nighttime heart problems, stroke, and dangerous sleep disruptions. What you eat before bed could literally determine if you wake up the next morning. Did you know that researchers at Harvard Medical School found that certain evening food choices can increase your risk of nighttime cardiovascular events by up to 70%? Today, I'll reveal 5 specific foods that people over 65 should absolutely avoid before bedtime, including one common nighttime snack that has been directly linked to dangerous heart rhythm disturbances during sleep. If you want to protect yourself and your loved ones, type "safe sleep" in the comments section now and make sure to watch this entire video. The information I'm about to share could save your life tonight. Topic 1. High-sodium processed foods and deli meats. Do you enjoy a sandwich with deli meat or some crackers with cheese before heading to bed? This seemingly innocent habit could be putting tremendous strain on your heart while you sleep. The American Heart Association recently published groundbreaking research showing that sodium consumption within 3 hours of bedtime can cause dangerous blood pressure spikes, specifically during the crucial deep sleep phases. For seniors over 65, these nighttime pressure surges can be up to 45% more severe than in younger adults, dramatically increasing your risk of stroke during the hours when emergency help is hardest to access. Why is timing so critical when it comes to sodium? Dr. Elizabeth Warren, a leading cardiovascular specialist at Johns Hopkins, explains that our aging bodies process sodium differently at night. During sleep, your kidneys naturally slow their filtration rate, meaning that salt consumed before bed remains in your bloodstream much longer, creating sustained pressure on your arteries throughout the night. Have you noticed swollen ankles or hands in the morning? This could be a warning sign that your evening food choices are causing dangerous fluid retention. Is that late-night sandwich really worth risking your independence or even your life? The Journal of Sleep Medicine published a compelling study linking evening sodium consumption directly to increased sleep apnea episodes in seniors, those dangerous moments when you stop breathing during sleep. When your airway tissues become inflamed and retain fluid from high-sodium foods, your breathing passages can narrow by up to 30%. Each brief awakening from these episodes places severe stress on your heart. The most concerning part? Most people experience these disruptions without ever realizing they're happening. Could your innocent evening snack be silently damaging your brain and heart every single night? The research suggests it's a very real possibility that deserves your immediate attention. Topic 2. Sugary desserts and high glycemic carbohydrates. That tempting cookie or ice cream before bed isn't just affecting your waistline, it could be setting off a dangerous chain reaction in your cardiovascular system while you sleep. The Journal of Clinical Endocrinology published an alarming study demonstrating how blood sugar crashes during sleep can trigger irregular heartbeats and increased inflammation, particularly in adults over 65. When you consume sugar before bedtime, your aging pancreas must work overtime, releasing insulin at precisely the time when your body should be resting and repairing itself. Have you ever woken up at 2 or 3 a.m. with your heart racing, feeling anxious or sweaty? This could be your body experiencing a dangerous blood sugar crash. What makes this especially dangerous for seniors is how our metabolism changes with age. Dr. Michael Chen, an endocrinologist specializing in geriatric care, explains that after age 65, your body's ability to regulate blood sugar during sleep decreases by approximately 40%. This means that same dessert you enjoyed without issues in your younger years now creates a dramatically different response in your aging body. The initial sugar high, followed by a steep drop, creates the perfect storm for cardiovascular stress exactly when your heart is most vulnerable. Are these few moments of pleasure worth potentially missing the precious years you could be spending with your grandchildren? The inflammation triggered by evening sugar consumption affects far more than just your heart. Researchers at the National Institute on Aging have discovered that nighttime blood sugar fluctuations significantly accelerate cognitive decline in seniors by increasing inflammation in the brain during critical memory consolidation phases of sleep. Simply put, that bedtime treat might be stealing both your future memories and your ability to create new ones. Every evening, sugar spike causes tiny areas of inflammation throughout your blood vessels, with cumulative damage that becomes increasingly difficult to reverse. Isn't your future independence worth more than momentary satisfaction? Tonight's choices directly impact tomorrow's possibilities. Topic 3. Hidden caffeine sources, the deadly one. This third food category is potentially the most dangerous of all. Hidden sources of caffeine that seniors consume without realizing the deadly risk they're taking. Did you know that dark chocolate, certain teas, and many over-the-counter products contain stimulants that remain active in your bloodstream for up to 12 hours? The American Journal of Cardiology published a shocking study linking evening caffeine consumption to a 70% increased risk of nighttime cardiovascular events in adults over 65. Even small amounts of these stimulants can trigger dangerous heart arrhythmias precisely when your body should be in its most restful state. Why is caffeine especially dangerous for seniors during sleep? Dr. Robert Johnson, cardiologist and sleep medicine specialist, explains that as we age, our liver's ability to metabolize caffeine decreases by approximately 33%. This means the half-life of caffeine in your bloodstream extends dramatically. What would have cleared your system in 5 hours at age 40 now remains active for 8 to 10 hours at age 65 or beyond. When this stimulant remains in your system during sleep, it continues triggering stress hormone production, creating a perfect storm for heart rhythm disturbances. That dark chocolate you're choosing because you've heard it's healthier could actually be placing your heart under severe stress all night long. Is this hidden danger lurking in your evening routine? The most alarming aspect is how these caffeine sources interact with common conditions in seniors. The Journal of Sleep Research found that evening caffeine consumption, combined with age-related sleep changes, increases the risk of dangerous heart rhythm disturbances by a staggering 85%. Each time your heart beats irregularly during sleep, it can create tiny blood clots that significantly raise your stroke risk. Have you noticed yourself feeling unusually tired despite a full night's rest, or experiencing heart palpitations that seem to come and go without explanation? These could be warning signs that your evening caffeine consumption is silently damaging your cardiovascular system. Why take this unnecessary risk when simply changing when you consume these foods could dramatically improve your safety? Topic 4. Spicy and acidic foods. That zesty pasta sauce or spicy curry might satisfy your taste buds, but eating these foods before bed creates a dangerous scenario for seniors during sleep. The American Journal of Gastroenterology recently published compelling research showing that nighttime acid reflux isn't just uncomfortable, it can actually trigger aspiration pneumonia, one of the leading causes of hospitalization and mortality in adults over 65. When acid and food particles are refluxed during sleep, your aging protective reflexes may not prevent tiny amounts from entering your lungs, creating a serious infection risk that builds with each occurrence. What makes this especially concerning is how these symptoms are frequently misinterpreted. Dr. Sarah Williams, a geriatric pulmonary specialist, explains that many seniors mistake nighttime reflux for heart problems or dismiss the symptoms entirely, leading to dangerous delays in proper treatment. The burning sensation, slight cough, or feeling of pressure could be signaling a serious problem developing in your respiratory system. Have you ever woken up with a slight cough or hoarse voice. These seemingly minor symptoms could be warning signs that your evening food choices are creating a dangerous situation while you sleep. Is continuing to enjoy spicy foods in the evening worth risking your independence or spending weeks in a hospital? Beyond the immediate dangers, the inflammatory response triggered by spicy and acidic foods creates additional risks during sleep. The Journal of Stroke Research demonstrated that the inflammation from these foods increases blood vessel constriction by up to 30% during sleep hours, significantly elevating stroke risk, specifically in adults over 65. Your aging digestive system processes these irritants differently than when you were younger, creating a cascading inflammatory response throughout your body precisely when your system should be recovering and repairing. Every time you choose these foods before bed, you're choosing increased inflammation and risk over restful healing sleep. Wouldn't you rather wake up feeling refreshed and vital instead of inflamed and exhausted? Topic 5. Alcohol and sleep medications combination. That seemingly innocent glass of wine before bed might be creating a perfect storm of danger in your senior body. The Sleep Foundation's comprehensive research revealed that even small amounts of alcohol before sleep can dramatically amplify the effects of common medications that seniors take, creating potentially life-threatening respiratory depression during deep sleep phases. What many seniors don't realize is that alcohol's effects on the aging body are exponentially more powerful than they were decades ago, affecting everything from your brain to your breathing during critical sleep cycles. Have you noticed your sleep feeling less restful after having a nightcap? There's a scientific reason for this. Dr. James Peterson, neurologist and sleep medicine expert, explains that alcohol reduces your blood oxygen levels by up to 15% during sleep, a particularly dangerous effect for seniors with existing heart or respiratory conditions. This reduction happens precisely when your aging brain and heart are most vulnerable to oxygen deprivation. The American Journal of Respiratory Medicine found that even one drink within 3 hours of bedtime can reduce your protective waking response by nearly 40%, meaning you might not wake up when experiencing dangerous breathing pauses during sleep. Is that small nightcap really worth such a significant risk? Beyond the respiratory concerns, alcohol creates another hidden danger during sleep hours. Research from the Harvard Medical School demonstrated that evening alcohol consumption causes significant dehydration and increased blood viscosity, thickness, specifically during sleep hours. This thickening effect peaks between 2 to 4 a.m., exactly when most stroke events occur in seniors. Each time you choose alcohol before bed, you're creating the perfect conditions for blood clots to form during your most vulnerable hours. Your future independence hangs in the balance with these seemingly small evening choices. Wouldn't you rather wake up each morning with clarity and vitality instead of compounding your health risks night after night? The choice is entirely yours to make, starting tonight. These 5 seemingly innocent evening food choices could be dramatically shortening your life and independence. Every night you have a crucial decision to make. Will you choose momentary satisfaction or years of health and independence with your loved ones? The research is clear. What you eat before bed could literally be determining whether you'll wake up the next morning and the quality of life you'll have in your precious remaining years. You deserve peaceful, restorative sleep that strengthens your body rather than puts it at risk. Starting tonight, you can make simple changes that could literally add years to your life and life to your years. Your future self and your family are counting on the choices you make today. If you're committed to making better evening eating choices starting tonight, type "healthy sleep" in the comments below. Your decision to take action could inspire others to make life-saving changes too. Hit the subscribe button and notification bell right now to receive more potentially life-saving health information specifically designed for our generation. And please, Help us save more lives by sharing this video with someone you care about. It could be the most important gift you ever give them. As we wrap up today, YouTube is highlighting another important video from our channel that many viewers like you have found incredibly helpful. Click on it next to continue your journey toward healthier, safer golden years. Remember, it's never too late to make changes that protect your precious health and independence.